So today, folks, we're going to have a good look at our WUBEN G5. This is a cool little flashlight that's matchbox sized. Has a couple different features to it. Real handy light. One of the best uses I've been using it for is like walking around the house at night, stuff like that. You got to go to the bathroom, whatever, going to bed at night, climbing the stairs. This has been perfect for that. Just a handy little light to have around. Let's take a good look at the features and get a demo too on what it actually looks like at night when you're using it. So let's go and do a quick walk around here on the WUBEN G5. On the bottom here, there's a nice magnet. So if you do have something that's magnetic that you can put this on, attach it to, I find it holds in place pretty well. And then along the side here, we have a switch. So if you go ahead and you put it all the way down, it locks it completely. So if you press the button or anything like that, so I recommend if you're traveling with it or something along those lines, just put it in the lockout mode. And then if you push forward just one step up, now you have access here to where you can go ahead and turn the light on. That just kind of completely unlocks everything there. And if you push the switch forward more, then we have a place here with a USB-C charging port for charging. Around the edge here, we also have a clip that you can lift it up and rotate it around. So kind of all up to you in terms of where you want to actually put this clip at. You know, just depends on what works for you. So that's a good thing. So they basically have it set up as such that you can, you know, put it in different spots depending on how you want to use it or wear it. Also, the nice thing is the head here is adjustable as well. So you can rotate this head back and forth as needed. So for instance, if we happen to have a magnetic base and we want to focus the light in a certain direction, then we can tilt this up or down. Very, very convenient for us. Usually I have it pointed forward because I'm walking around with it like so. The button here is to go ahead and activate it and turn it on. We'll go ahead and turn it on by pressing that button there. If you want to adjust the brightness, you can just roll this lever along this little dial here and essentially adjust the brightness there. Now, if we want to go into other colors, we can go ahead and hold it down and it'll switch over to other colors. So again, we can roll that dial and go through all the colors of the rainbow essentially to get the color that we want. I like green a lot. Also too, red works quite well for night. So if you don't want to affect your night vision as much, if you have to walk around the house or you want to read something real quick or whatever, the red light is good. So sometimes at night, what I'll do is I'll just set it to the red or I'll set it to the green and just leave it like that. So, and then if I want to activate the beacon, it's a quick double press, and this will give you a little beacon here in that colored light. So this might be useful in situations where, let's say you're at a concert and you get separated, or you're in some outdoor spot and you want to recognize each other real quick. You can have a predetermined signal and hold this up above your head so that the other person can see you and find you and all that sort of stuff. So that beacon is handy. When you want to turn it off, just a quick double press and back to the regular color. If you want to do beacon in another color, just rotate the dial to whichever color you like, and then a quick double press again to get that beacon going. All right, folks, so let's go ahead and have a look here at our yellow WUBEN G5, and let's put it to the test here at the ocean. And you know, this is a nice small matchbox sized small light, so let's see how we go here with the white. And yeah, not too bad. And we can go ahead and use that dial there to change the intensity of the light. And whenever it kind of does that little click there in the light, that means it's reached max intensity. And so yeah, we can scan it around here and get a good view of everything that's going on. And pretty impressive, even for a small light like this, to do what it's doing. Looking all the way down this cliff right here, pretty impressive overall. And again, we can dial that brightness back and dial it up as we need to. And then if we want to go ahead and switch over to a colored light, we'll go ahead and hold down the button right here. And now the colored light is more for close-up work. So in this case, this is something where if we need to look at something close up, we don't want to affect our night vision, we can go ahead and do that. And then go ahead and also too, we can cycle up and down with our dial here to the different colors. And so depending on what you prefer. So some colors might work better for other people, just depends on what you want to use. A lot of times I like the green. That's one of my favorites for nighttime use. But you can cycle through pretty much the whole rainbow of colors. And then if you need to activate the beacon, it's going to be a matter of a quick double press here. And now we have the beacon. So if we wanted to signal to somebody, that's also a possibility. So let's go ahead, we'll try that out here real quick. Final thoughts here after using our WUBEN on vacation and spending a bit of time with it. What do we think in the end? Well, great value for money for one thing. Excellent light, battery life was good. Top setting I think is 50 minutes. So I never ran into any issues with that. Charging is very simple in terms of there's a USB-C port there. Very slim, very handy to put into a pocket. The magnet here, clip on the side, the ability to rotate the light. Also too, the ability to switch colors as well. And also rotating through all those different colors to get to the one you like. Me, I like green the best. So you can tailor it to whatever you want or need. So that's a nice little cool feature. And yeah, in the end, these work very well. I think the yellow is a very limited edition. So if you like the yellow, definitely jump on that pretty quick. But yeah, these are excellent lights to use, and I can see why they're so popular. So I've been very, very happy with it. And yeah, it's worked out really well. It's a great little light. So definitely check these out, folks, and you all have a good day.